Hello! It's Feel Good Friday! Yippee, 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 yippee! Oh, wow. I think this might be one of the longest weeks ever. I'm so glad you're here with me. Thanks for coming. What a journey. I was looking at my phone and I realized that a week ago I was in Cozumel. I cannot tell you how many things have happened this week in the meantime. So if you follow along, you know that I'm in Tulum, Mexico, which is a town where I lived for 15 years. And it has changed so much. It's not even not, there isn't one part of it I don't think that's the same as when I got here. It's just so wild. And then I've been gone for a year. So, you know, the changes seem more stark than when you live it and see it happening. But there's little pockets of wonderfulness, and all the people who've come here, they seem really happy to be here. I have to admit, I've been a little curmudgeonly about it and blah, 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 blah. But then night before last, I had an experience that brought me so much joy that I cried for 2 hours while I was trying to type about what happened. And then, of course, I tried to put that on Facebook, and it didn't work. Kind of a buzzkill, but thank goodness for my feel-good way, right? So let's start with an Evo size. So if you're new here, we're gonna start with something very simple. You're just gonna put your fingers on your temples. Let's just go ahead and do a scratchy one. So we're gonna scratch the temples, move the scratches back to the ears, scratch where your ears and your head hook together, kind of like you would with your pet. And then let's go ahead and do the back of the skull, just along the edge of the skull there. My pointing finger is really getting in that crease where the skull and the neck hook together. And then we're just gonna drag that all down the throat, past the collarbone. And now just sit for a moment with your eyes closed, or stand, whatever you're doing, and notice how you feel. You may have noticed that I took a big deep breath, and I would bet that you did. And that's showing that we just changed our physiology. We changed the nervous system. The science tells us that the human brain, even at rest, is slightly anxious, which means that our nervous system is on the fight or flight side, even at rest. So now go out and move around in the world, and oh my God, I've been in bike wrecks. I've been in, oh my God, I can't even tell you. And, you know, there's a lot of reason why we're ready to run really fast or fight really hard. But in most cases, we're actually not in mortal danger. And in fact, the thing that we're all talking about is this virus. And the best way to beat that thing is to have a higher immune system. And when you're in stress, your immune system goes down. So when you do something, anything that feels good, it takes the nervous system out of that stress side, the sympathetic nervous system, which is adrenaline, glucagon, cortisol, testosterone, these things that make you run and fight, over to the rest and digest side, the parasympathetic, P for peace, S for stress, right? So in the parasympathetic side, that's your rest and digest cycle. That's when your heart rate slows down, your breathing slows down, your blood flow goes from the back of your brain, which is always concerned with the past and the future and how messed up it all is, and how in danger you are, and it brings it instantly like that to the front of your brain where you're in present time. And if you look around, you know, things look pretty good here, right? In present time, usually we're A-okay. And the chemistry of that is endorphins and opiates and oxytocin, the bonding drug. How many of you need a big hug right now? Go ahead and give yourself one. And while you're at it, there's a point right here where your arm hooks on. Just massage that really good. That's a fear point. That's one of the places where we can actually just make ourselves go, oh, yes, thank you, I'm fine, right? And another one is right in the front here. So you can also cross your hands. That's a really easy way to get in there. So in my Feel Good Way, there's lots of these little tricks that I teach, you know, and you can actually get them both at the same time like this, right? So, and just holding them also feels good. So in my Feel Good Way, you know, you learn a lot about your posture and all the ways that it's causing you pain because you're not doing it right. And you learn these little tricks like this that can really just make you feel like everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, right? So here I am in Mexico, and I am literally going through a stinky storage unit full of my 15 years of accumulation. Yesterday was a big bonus. 10 boxes went to the Rotary. They're gonna do a bazaar to raise money to help children when their parents get in trouble. Like, these are things that people have to think about, right? Grateful that they took my stuff. It's not like the States, there's not like a Goodwill. You can just drive up and dump a bunch of stuff off and drive away. It took me half a day to find somebody who would take my stuff. And I've now been through every single thing in there. And what's left is either stuff I'm bringing back to the States or stuff that I think somebody will want. So on Monday, I'm going to start letting people come in and see if they want any of it, which I'm excited about. It'll be fun to see my stuff go get new life, you know. All of it has a story, and that's going to be part of the deal is that they have to hear the story before they take it. So I have to say, dancing is the thing that got me into Joy the other night, and the opportunities I've had to dance in this town have been endless. My early years here, my tribe was the amazing musicians. I mean, they're really some of the best in the world. They may not be world known, but oh my God, some of the amazing musicians I've met over the years and have become, like, I was part of this amazing family. These people loved me. They wanted me to be there, you know, and it was like I had this hit on the night before last. I got to go hear African pop band for some reason for the first time in my life live. Like, I've been a huge fan of African pop music for 25 years. My brother-in-law, Randy, rest his soul, is who turned me on to it. And my former partner, Don, and I, we listened to it like almost every day for years. And I still listen to it 2 or 3 times a week. But for some reason, I'd never seen it live. I don't know why. I've heard lots of djembe music and African drumming and stuff, but this is different. This is with the vocals and with instruments, and oh my God. And my dear, one of my closest friends on the planet, Camilo New, was on the stage playing his bass, and that's what really hit me in the morning. I actually sent him a video of me sobbing, thanking him for all the music and all the musicians that he's brought into my life over the years. What a thing. And like I said, I've been kind of grumpy about Tulum and stuff. You know, I go into my favorite places and they're packed and there's a line out the door, when it used to be like I'd walk in and I knew everybody there and it was super chill and comfortable. Now I walk through a place like that, I don't know anybody. Oh man, it's crazy. I mean, I know some of the people that own some of the food trucks, but yeah, it's wild. It's such a thing. But I'm so glad for that joy that I felt yesterday. It was like this big release. This is a big deal. 15 years of my life has been here. And that's the longest I've ever lived anywhere in my entire life, right? Most places I've lived like 9 to 12 years and I'm gone. And I guess now 15 is going to be my new record. Isn't that cool? So are you ready to dance? So that's what I was really thinking was, oh my gosh, as much as I dance, like I probably dance more than most people out there, I vow to do it more, whether it's to a live band or to earbuds or to blasting speakers in my living room. I'm gonna do at least a little bit of dancing every day because there's so much joy in it. That feels good, right? Woo! Okay, cuties, let's get this going. So, the song we're gonna do today is from Fish, Mexico. Oh, wait, what happened? Ah, here it is. And I'm hoping in a couple weeks I'm gonna be in Mexico listening to Fish. Come on, man, help me book my way in. So I want you to stand up and get your hands free, and we're gonna dance. And I'm gonna show you how to do self-massage on half your body. Are you ready? Oh my God, this was such an amazing show. And when this song played, I was like, oh my God. Nothing like it, man. So you'll notice I start with 2 hands. Whenever possible, I use 2 hands.
The ocean is only a lot of drops of water. And the land is only a lot of grains of sand. The people of the world all love the same way. We're gonna break down the walls.
I'm only doing one side.
Without a doubt, the lies all disappear. We're so tired of our senseless pain. The one thing we can't hold is right is come together. Come together. Come together.
Woo!
I'm looking for a little more love to shine a light and lift us up. When you hold me, heartbeat, heartbeat, I'm above you, your body will rise up. Come together, come together, come together. Got to rise up. Come together, come together, come together.
Good massage tool. Thank you, Katie, for this amazing dress. Slipknot tie-dyes. I hope to hug you soon. Drag it all towards the heart. Okay, now just stop with your eyes closed and notice the difference between the side you did and the side you didn't do. Let's go ahead and drag it off now. Pay attention again. Oh my God, that feels so good, right? Oh man. And this is part of the biggest thing. It's just anything you do, drag it towards the heart because it's all about endorphins and the stuff that's being transported in your lymphatic system. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It's a beautiful day. Oh, and to my East Coast friends, I'm so sending you so many warm thoughts. I hear you guys are gonna get hammered. Not sorry I'm missing it, but you know, there's a thing called high humidity and heat that is not quite as equally uncomfortable. In my storage unit, it's in the second story of a metal building with no windows. So I've got some fans though, and I drink lots of water, trying to sweat off some of that weight I gained at the Stranded Pits 2022. I love you. Mwah. Let's all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next Friday. Adios.